Dream big. Our power word for today is dream big. Okay, it's 2 words. But it didn't feel right just to go with dream, because dream kind of sounds like something vague, daydreamy, that you might never get to. Dream big is about what is the wildest, most amazing thing or series of things that you think could happen in your life, or that you would want to happen in your life. It's kind of like a vision for your life. What would your life look like? Think of it like a movie, literally. What would your life look like if you were living your ideal life? That's your big dream. And you know what? I would rather dream big and, dream big, and fall a little bit short, than dream small and reach that goal. So what is your wildest dream? Literally, get a pen and paper out now. Get it out. Write it down. Do you want to be going on an overseas holiday? Do you want to have the house paid off? Do you want to live in a different place? Now, of course, I'm not saying that all you have to do is go, I want an amazing house, and it's all going to happen. Of course not. Of course not. We have to take action to make our dreams a reality. And sometimes we never quite reach the goals that we set out for ourselves. But you know what? If we don't know where we want to go, we could end up anywhere. Think about it. Actually, I was speaking at an event recently, and I thought I knew the way. I thought I knew exactly where I was going. So, of course, I did not. Well, I was going to put the GPS on. It wasn't my fault. The GPS was being a bit glitchy, so I didn't take the time to reset it. And I thought, that's fine. I know where I'm going. And lucky for me, I always leave really super duper early, so it wasn't an issue. But I ended up, obviously, going into the wrong place, and it ended up taking me an extra half an hour to get there. If I had set my course, if I had entered my coordinates into the GPS, the address that I wanted to go to, the exact precise aim that I had, I would have got there with no problem. And so that's kind of what I mean when I say dream big. Think about the craziest, most amazing life that you want, and set that into your internal GPS. Set that as your North Star. Set that as your guiding principle. Set that as the thing that whatever else you do, you're aiming towards that. So it's not just about having a lofty dream, but it's about thinking, how can I get there? What practical steps do I need to take today to further that dream? So if your dream is to be, I don't know, a novelist, for example, what steps do you have to take to get there? Maybe you write 5 pages every single day. Maybe you take 1 weekend a month and you just do some writing on that day. If your dream is to have a better house, maybe you need to get more income. How are you going to do that? So the dream big, it gives you the guidance, the anchor, the shining star to head towards. And then you need to backtrack a little bit and work out what steps do you need to take to get there. So for example, I would like to be a keynote speaker, speaking 100 times a year. What do I have to do that? I mean, I still love my other businesses. I love being a lawyer. I love business mentoring, but I want to do more speaking. And so to get there, what steps do I have to take? It's very simple when you know what the goal is. And yes, you have to do the hard work. And sometimes if you're flagging with the hard work and you might go, oh, it's just not worth it, that's okay. You know what? It's your dream. Just change the dream, change the destination. You're not locked into one course. This is your life. You need to live it. A dear friend said to me recently about the type of work that they do. There's a whole lot of range of work that they do. And one of the things that they do, they said, I have to do this particular task. And it was a particular service that they were providing to their clients. And I thought, you know what? How sad. He thought he had no choice. And so eventually, I gave him a bit of business mentoring. And eventually what happened is we worked out a way to outsource that particular task, which he didn't think could be outsourced because it was one of the core tasks that he provides. But the point is, you're not stuck. You do have a choice. Every choice you make has consequences. And I said to him, if you decide not to take on this type of work at all, of course, your income's going to drop. If you choose to pay somebody else to do it, your income is going to drop. But then, you know what? You're free to pursue your big dream. So, what is your big dream? Write it down, put it on a vision board, and look at it often. Let it become a familiar friend. And take 1 or 2 or 3 steps every single day towards that big dream. You'll be closer and closer and closer. So remember to always shine bright. My name is Catherine Warburton, and my clients call me the Legal Lioness, and I am sharing with you my power words and tips on leading a brave and bountiful life.